4th of July,
Right.
you know, Memorial Day, and probably the Super Bowl, the three big barbecue days, and you're here
That's
to
right.
teach us
We're
how to
excited.
do the standard ribs.
I'm glad to be here, too.
Good to have you here always. Great food down there at Gold Rush.
Thank you, John. You know, there's a couple quick ways, not a quick way, but a couple easy ways to do ribs at home if you'd like to do so. And we're going to show you that low and slow method really quick today. Okay, first of all, you have your baby backs, which are, you know, from the back of the pig and very lean. Then you have your spare ribs, and we at Gold Rush actually use this cut, which is a St. Louis cut. So you get a lot of that knuckle and all that out of the way, so you have a nice clean rib. But most important, when you're shopping for ribs, you want to obtain skinless ribs because they all have a membrane on the bottom.
That silver skin in the back.
Right, and the baby backs are usually always that way.
I tell you, I find that really hard to get off. So I usually just
spare
ask
ribs,
the butcher. Right?
yeah, aren't always so easy. But if you do have to take it off, you know, you start with a knife and then just pull like that.
Look at you.
Okay, see, and just kind of get it right there. I've had a little bit of practice. We won't waste the time on the rest, but I wanted to show you the method.
Okay.
Okay, and then next is the rub. Everybody has their favorite secret rib rub, but we'll just do a really basic one today. But you know, have some fun with it. Add rosemary, maybe oregano, maybe some brown sugar, on and on. But to start with, a basic black pepper is always good. And then we like to add some salt. You have to have that salt to break down the meat and give it that great flavor. Of course, a little garlic powder never hurts. And for color and a little more flavor, some paprika.
I'm guessing you probably wouldn't want to use whole garlic, right?
No, powdered is best. That way, you know, you're making it into this dry rub. Okay, and then once you get the rub ready, as we've just done, you saw how quick that was, you want to actually get it on that product, on the bottom and on the top.
And
okay?
be liberal with this,
Yeah,
right?
just go right ahead and get it really in there because that's your chance of flavoring some meat really well before we even start getting it hot. So once you have the ribs rubbed down, then we have to think about how we're going to cook it. First, I'm going to show you really quick at home. Number one, don't boil the ribs. Even people come into Gold Rush and say, hey, these are really tender. Do you boil them? No, no, no. You basically might as well drink the water in the pot because all the flavor's in there.
Oh.
You want to possibly steam a little bit, and that's where you take a pan like this with the rack on the bottom.
Okay.
Lay the ribs in there, and then take a little bit of water. For moisture, put it in the bottom of the pan. Don't let the ribs touch the water. Then you want to cover the pan, and you're creating like a little steam bath. And then you're going to take this and put it in an oven at about 225 degrees.
That seems to be the magic number.
3 hours, right? That is a magic
3
number.
hours, really?
For about
Oh,
3
okay.
hours. Now, you know, you don't have to have this big, giant smoker. You can smoke at home on a little grill like this. I'm going to show you a method that we call the snake method.
Okay.
So you take your coal chimney, and these I love because remember throwing like a gallon of lighter fluid on there to get them going?
Right.
You just take your newspaper, put it in the bottom. There's a rack inside. Load it up with the coals, and then light the paper in the hole right there.
They work great.
Yeah, they just heat the coals right up. So
And you're a fan of charcoal over propane?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you know, I use propane at the restaurant because it's just more feasible, but charcoal at home is just great. Okay, so now on the grill itself, to make your grill into a little smoker, you have a bottom vent on most grills, and then you have a lower grate, and you want to line up these coals that are not hot about halfway around the grill. This method will allow the meat to heat indirectly for up to maybe 6 hours, depending on how long you make that chain and if you have a real full-size grill.
Got about 30 seconds left.
Oh, you're kidding me. Okay.
Nah,
so
sorry
then
about that.
you want to take some hot coals and put them at the beginning, and this is going to allow this to go around. You put a little bit of water
In a pan.
in a pan. Then you take your top rack, put it on top. The rib, of course, you put, you know, right here over this water pan and allow it to smoke at 225, regulated by the vent or the thermometer.
And is this the meat that has come out of the steam bath?
That's no, that was the oven method. This
that's
is how
another
you're
method.
going to smoke
Okay,
them on
gotcha.
here for, again, 225 for about 3 hours.
Okay.
Then they're going to come out looking like this.
There we go. Now we're
Okay.
talking, ladies and gentlemen.
And like we do at Gold Rush,
dog.
put them on the grill fully cooked and smoked. And finished it off with the barbecue sauce.
Oh, yeah.
And John, you are ready to go.
I am ready to go. I tell you what, I'm ready to dive into these. The Gold Rush BBQ always makes great food, and these ribs look absolutely spectacular.
Smells
Thanks for
pretty
the tip. That's really
My
cool.
pleasure. I
had
shake your hand, but I'm all messy.
All right, here you go. Bump. Have no idea about the ring of unlit
Right, it
charcoals
just slowly
against
goes
the
around,
ring.
and of
Great
course I
idea.
forgot to say, because we were rushed, put this wood on top of the coals.
Oh, yeah, that's a critical
Sorry.
addition there. All right. Well, the recipe is on our website, mysuncoast.com. Go check there. All the instructions will be there for you. Thanks so much, Bob. Don't work too hard today. I know you guys are open,
My
and you are
pleasure.
going to be cranking it out this afternoon.
I hope so.